repair theory? Well, according to author William L. Benoit, the image repair theory, or image restoration theory, is a tactic that is used when a brand has been damaged, and it helps to restore said brand to its original state. This theory can be used by public relations practitioners to help design messages during crises, and by critics or educators to critically evaluate messages produced during crises, according to an excerpt from Benoit's Public Relations Review. Image repair theory has been used for several scenarios involving activities such as politics, sports, and general news. It is a very general idea that people use even every day, but looking at it from a corporate standpoint, you probably have a couple of companies in mind that have needed to use this tactic.
Image repair theory is at work in mass media again these days. It seems as if not a week goes by before there's another story to put the theory to good use. Only in this instance, we haven't seen the end game. I am referring to the problems that are plaguing Volkswagen. Volkswagen has built a reputation on being environmentally friendly, a cool, quirky brand that is ahead of its time. Clean diesel was one of their slogans. This reputation has been severely tarnished in recent months. The brand may never be the same. It recently came to light that Volkswagen, a paragon of automotive environmental awareness, has been doctoring their emissions data in their diesel fuel cars. They used software that detected when the vehicles were being tested and would turn on equipment designed to reduce the emissions. A testing company discovered that the violation in May 2014. While the device worked to mask the emissions in the controlled lab environment, when the vehicles were driven, the researchers noticed the results were showing 40 times the legal limit of pollutants. It also showed that the pollutant was nitrogen oxide, which can cause emphysema, bronchitis, asthma, and other respiratory diseases. An investigation was initiated that showed the software that measures the harmfulness of the exhaust emissions for Volkswagen's cars had been purposely hacked to show a cleaner result than what was actually being emitted. This has led to the resignation of CEO Martin Winterkorn and several top-level executives. Normally, people in this position resign to save face, i.e. to not have to go through the embarrassment of being fired by the company. Resigning is a sort of win for both sides. The employee saves face, and the company doesn't have to look as bad as they would if they had to fire them.
In contrast to Volkswagen and its self-destructive need for image repair, Tylenol is one of the best examples. A brand that is so big that it has become synonymous with painkillers and is something we use every day. Tylenol in the early 80s was the most successful over-the-counter product sold in the US and accounted for 37% of all market shares in the painkiller market, according to a Department of Defense study. In 1982, however, that all changed. It turns out that someone was corrupting their product and using it to kill people. In the chaos that ensued, Tylenol and its parent company Johnson & Johnson, they helped itself with image repair by immediately taking products off the shelf. Even though eventually the company was not held liable for the deaths by the perpetrators, their image still took a significant hit. However, because the company had to hold to their policy of people first, property second, and recall their product, they were able to repair their image. Instead of their image being a product that killed people, they were seen as a company that was an unfortunate victim of madmen. This illustrates how important image repair is, even when you aren't responsible for your own misfortune. A quick and appropriate response can save your product and your company. Today, Tylenol has returned to its former glory as one of the leading selling painkillers when it easily could have gone out of existence.
So, as you heard, the image repair theory is a theory that has been around for a very long time. It can be applied as simply as someone trying to apologize for making a mistake, or a big company like British Petroleum, or BP, trying to save face